Yo, Spider-Cat, Funhouse, and friends, welcome in, welcome in. Dude, Mapachitli, another stream? Damn right, another stream. Let's go. We got Destiny stream up in here today. Tonight? Today? Whatever you want to call it. Either way. Hope you guys enjoy. We're going to be playing more of the Edge of Fate is what it's called. And yeah, it should be pretty good. I'm not sure how far we're gonna make it today in the stream, but in the stream, I'm not sure how far we're gonna make it through the storyline, but it seems like they've updated quite a bit. Not since the last time we played, but since they added in the DLC. So it still throws me off saying it's like 10 instead of like 1,000 something I think we were up to before. But either way, we're in it for the story, and we are going to continue on. Edge of Fate, and I believe we've got this one. Strange Capsule is ready for interrogation, or this one. Like, I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know. We'll save that one for a little bit. But yeah, should be pretty good. How am I? I am doing pretty good, to be honest. We just got done. This is my third stream of the day. We played some DBD this morning, then we played some Raft, and now we are playing some Destiny. So yeah, it's been a really fun, chill day, honestly. So I'm excited. Football practice was tiring, but I'm doing all right. Heck yeah, glad to hear it. Oh man.
I thought there would be a connection to the invitation and the time-lost objects we're seeing here. As you said, Lodi, something is indeed wrong with time. But we're only seeing time-lost objects from our own past on Kepler, not subjects ripped from alternate timelines.
Alternate timelines? What kind of technology can do that?
None that we have access to.
Can they be sent back?
No. The Vex can manipulate timelines, but they can't send a subject back in time.
At all? Not even after they've been brought forward? But can anyone do that?
No. Not even the light can do that.
So we got some.
This is bad. This is extremely bad.
Lodi?
Just put the damn thing in the thing. I need to figure out how to word this.
He's tweaking out because I'm pretty sure he's from a different timeline. So.
God! Just my luck. Of course it's broken.
Check outside. There might be another. If we can't get through, we're never going to reach the anomaly.
This is very, very bad. I could handle abduction, but this, I'm imperiled. I can't return. I have to abandon Odysseus protocol. Guardian, can you get everyone on comms?
Oh man. Where am I supposed to go? This way, I guess. Huh? Stop burning yourself, Lamau. Oh my god. How do I get everyone on comms? Restore power. Okay, so we have to. I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna continue on with this side of the quest instead of swapping over to the other. Because this just seems a little bit more entertaining. Turn power
What's
back
going
on.
I want you all to know, at once, that I sincerely apologize. I withheld the nature of my arrival. It was for the sake of the place I'm in service to. My people protect many secrets, but now it's clear I'm too imperiled to continue this deception. I've concluded I'm in deep shit.
Are you gonna continue on with what you were gonna say, or are you just gonna leave us with that? You gonna leave us with that until we turn the power back on?
Miss Ray, you explained how Guardians used to be just people who died and then were reborn. You said they forgot everything about their old lives. Maybe part of you knows you can believe me.
Out with it, Lodi.
My people and I discovered a signal in deep space which connected to an object we found under our city. It brought me here. All the way from the space age before the collapse. I'm from the past.
How?
I picked up a phone. I'm gonna go. The pizza's here. Lucky. I actually almost ordered pizza earlier today, but then I was like, I got food here. So, I don't want. I ended up having SpaghettiOs. I don't want my phone to be greasy. I feel that it might burn my hand. Peace. Don't burn your hand. We gotta learn a little bit more about this dude's backstory. I'm assuming a crazy cutscene going on. It could be a crazy cutscene, I can already tell.
I felt the ringing more than I heard it.
These cutscenes. These cutscenes are
The
crazy.
when and where doesn't matter anymore. It's all gone.
Why does
What
he
does
look like
matter is
that?
that the unknown was calling. Long distance. I knew if I didn't pick up that phone, I'd regret it for the rest of my life. But whatever was on the other end wasn't chatty. Reached out, pulled me through time and space. I should have been afraid. Because it was one horror show after the next. I was skipping around like a needle across the record, jumping from track to track because of my will was not my own. But I wasn't afraid. Not of death, not of aliens, not of whatever this was.
These cutscenes are crazy in this game. Also, Croissant, welcome in, welcome in. This is called Destiny 2. Specifically, we're playing the Edge of Fate DLC, which came out. I really don't know when it came out, but it's the newest DLC. So, there's that, there's that. I cannot get over how crazy some of these cutscenes are that they got going. Having played through Destiny 1,
Only the Vex have come close to time travel,
it's crazy.
but not like this.
Can you go back?
Not as Neon.
Orin's right. I don't think I can now.
You could have told us at any time. Why conceal the truth?
Protocol, I didn't know if I could trust you. In my time, I worked for an organization called the Department of External Observation. The DEO was trying to make contact with extraterrestrials, so we had protocol to follow in the event of abduction. That protocol meant concealing who I was and where I was from to keep my people safe, but they're all gone. I'm alone, and I need help.
Hell of a trip you hitchhiked. Sheesh. I've got a drink if you need one, kid.
Oh no. Oh, Drifter's here. I didn't know that.
Eons ago, the Nine gave me something. Said I'd know what to do with it when the time came. Now, I ain't above looking a gift horse in the mouth. But this horse, well, it ain't got no mouth. You've seen it. That haul I got strapped to the back of the derelict. Time came and went. I all but gave up. Thought I was doomed to drag half a planet's worth of dead weight behind me until old Soul froze over. But listen, hero. Ever since we got here, something's been scratching at the back of my brain. The haul's acting up. I don't reckon I know what to do with it, but I've got a thought. You could go so far as to call it an inkling. You've banked a lot of motes over the years. Maybe it's time to cash out.
Oh man. Mr. Kittymon, welcome in, welcome in. What was my opinion on plankers? I don't know what that is. I think it's... I know it's a meme going around. It's... Is it a Star Wars reference? I really don't know. I think it's the dudes that I'm thinking they are. They're pretty cool, I guess. Okay, so we got 3 different objectives. Ikora, use the basic understanding of Anonian language to converse with the Anonian researcher. Ikora has forward. Okay, whatever. Chat, what one do we do? What one do we go for first? Left, right, or down? I think that's the only stuff around here. Yeah. I guess we'll go with this one. That's close by. Or not. Let me just do one of those and then... Is it this thing? Yeah. Begin Ikora side quest.
Another lost enclave of humanity. It's incredible. After Neptune, I thought for sure there could be no more. I am rarely so glad to be wrong. We must establish ties with them. Do whatever you can, Guardian. But there is the problem of communication. Relying on Lodi troubles me, as helpful as he is. It would be better to be able to speak to them directly. Even one layer of translation can lose meaning, nuance. No need to mistrust him on my account.
Alright, so we gotta learn some language.
There! Oh, Guardian! The Ionians were a huge help when I first arrived. I was disoriented. They helped me keep my feet on the ground.
We must learn more. Investigate, and I'm sure I don't have to tell you to be polite.
Oh, we're getting somewhere. This is literally what I used to do all the time in this game. Sky barrier. I reckon I can get up there if I had like an alt, maybe? Dang. Why do you keep coming up? I'm not sure why, but Razor keeps coming up with like just a bunch of random stuff. Okay. We're gonna see how that goes. I'm supposed to talk to you? Anomalies blessed. Anomaly blessed Earthling. What color in this? What color is your sky? Are lakes? Are lakes drinkable? Are dogs still tame? Apologies, apologies. You must be looking for the Dean. She's at the nearest shrine. The Dean is very busy, but if you want to make headway, you'll need her approval.
The Ionians are a society of scientists. I guess that's what happens when researchers end up on the outskirts of everything and stay there forever. Anyone you chat with will probably send you to the Dean. She nearly had a heart attack when I arrived. Called me anomaly blessed. They call you that too. Their language is tonal, but really distinct. It's like someone put Basque and a theremin in a blender and let it run over a few centuries. Man, humans are amazing.
El Sensei, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a good night or day. I don't know what time it is for you. Guess we have to head over this way. This is a shrine to failure. Every separate item here is an accompanying log of notes and failures. That notes a failure. Some are personal, some are disproven hypotheses. Approach Dean. We had the fright of our lives when the voice of Holy Anomaly arrived. Even more so when you came. A clear sign this moment is important in time. I'm studying Vex technology. These beings possess simulation capabilities which could make dangerous research far safer. You seem comfortable with such risk. Procure samples of Vex for Professor Jola? Fola. I think it's Fola? Jola, I have no idea. And perhaps we can form a partnership. Your presence would preordained. What? Preordained. That makes more sense. Your presence was preordained. Walk your path with skepticism.
Guardian, you've met Dean Rebecca. She's my rescuer, your host. She wants our help studying the Vex, and I've only been able to get so far.
I'm not surprised. They're hostile on a good day.
They didn't seem to mind me getting close.
It's odd they didn't shoot you on sight.
The Dean would appreciate help bringing deactivated Vex samples to Professor Viola.
This was not what I wanted to do. But I did find out I can collect items in this form, I guess. There we go. I did not even hit the guy. That's kind of funny. So we collected 20 of those. Next up, I gotta go bring this stuff back. Drop it off in here? Talk to this guy. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the research. We can now perform blessed Earthlings. With optimal results, we hope to use this technology to enable us to keep our research safe. I appreciate your worry. Carry on. Cool. Speak with Ghost.
Guardian, you've got an incoming call.
Can't move. Oh,
I have
this
a
is
favor
new.
to ask you, Guardian. It's about Lodi. Right now, we have to rely on him to translate, to guide, but it's too convenient. We find a perfectly suitable ally who just happened to arrive here a little before we did. The Ionians have been isolated. I wouldn't expect them to know about Guardians or the Traveler, for instance. But Lodi seemed taken aback to see Exo and Awoken in shared files. Even the Neomuni, sheltered though they were, had those baselines. Where did he come from? Something about him is stranger, even than present circumstances suggest. Earn his trust, Guardian. Perhaps he'll be more forthcoming with you.
Alright. That was new. We've never had holograms like that being able to project from our ghosts. That's crazy. Where else are we going to? Or this is also a side quest. I guess we'll do this other side quest. Yeah, so I guess we're doing like side quests today, I guess. I don't know. I really wish I could spawn my ghost in, or not my ghost, my sparrow in. But unfortunately, that's just not the case. I do really want to change my settings though. Controller. Ghost. Movement controls, button layout. Assuming custom. Fire, melee, alternate, super, grenade, jump. Crouch. Those are B. How do I get my ghost out? Would that be under... It would be really nice if I knew what I was like searching for. But I just don't interact. Should be under here. Toggle zoom, reload, alternate zoom, auto melee, change melee. Charge melee, my bad. Jump, finisher, highlight player, hold sprint, crouch, toggle crouch, no, I have no idea where it's at. No idea. I would assume maybe highlight player. Left thumbstick. No, that wouldn't be it. Heavy dodge. Secondary boost, brake, exit vehicle. Dodge. No, I have no idea. So apparently it's emote. And then apparently this is so weird. So weird.
Guardian, you have one new call.
Before the Giver was found to exiles, the long drift eroded our spirit of eons. Our catch was poisoned by ether hunger and treachery. But just when exiles were near our house, death, the Giver's gravity reach led us to its dark matter. And inside, discovery of the voice invisible. Words of mind alone. The power to speak as one. And in Giver's reach, we also found Ionians. For many lives, we shared discovery. The ways of dark matter open to all. Integration and ether life for our house. Then came the Deathless Warriors. From beyond the Giver's orbit, strong, impressive, with power beyond stars. The exiles share no hatred with you. We want only the gifts of the Giver. But if the Deathless steal dark matter from our house, they will be met with blades. All will perish who take what is freely given.
I don't really like how... Like, I like the idea, but the comms need to be louder. I'm breaking it down. What's up,
The
Ikora?
language will have to come with time. But the things they know. If I could just understand now. One step at a time. I've been able to initiate dialogues here and there with the Ionians. Not much. But better than nothing. They are patient. I suppose they would have to be. One of them repeated the same thing for me, 20 times at least. I couldn't quite understand something about the holy anomaly. And Lodi, maybe. I'll have to try again.
Cool beans. Cool beans. This is new.
Kepler is two things at once. Suspiciously serendipitous and deliberately challenging. It's like we were invited to a dinner and sat at our assigned seats without looking at the place cards. Someone wanted us all to meet. So where's the host?
All right, buddy. Begin Drifter side quest. Drifter side quest. Where am I? Oh, I'm down here. Okay, I'm gonna carry on with Ikora's random quest. Pick up Solar Core. Show me. Punched the dude and then ran away. Oh man. Bam.
I've been standing under the stars thinking about orbits. How sometimes the pull of gravity between bodies is symbiotic, and other times disastrous. You can destroy an entire solar system by placing one aberrant mass into the balance, skewing the gravity of a closed system. I'm beginning to worry Lodi might be such an aberration. I didn't have a solid theory until we realized the Vex were involved here. Maya's collective seems to be looking for the same things Lodi is. If their motives are aligned, other things could be too. I want you on this. Find out what the Vex are researching. And take note of how Lodi reacts. If their orbits intersect, make sure we know how.
Okay, sounds good, man.
This stays between us. You know I've carried my suspicions around our arrival here, around Lodi.
I don't know, Ikora. I can see how his tendency to be vague is suspicious, but he seems to genuinely want to help.
Recently, Ophiuchus uncovered that he's been sending encoded transmissions using Vex arrays, but we don't know to whom.
Oh.
He's exchanging information and pretending to be a lone agent. At the very least, he's sending out information and lying about it. I found the locations of the arrays. I'm forwarding them to you. Scrape their data and send it back.
Understood.
Interesting. So we gotta figure out what this dude's sending out. Where am I going? I feel like I keep getting turned around. What about some random monument? Objective nearby. Vex encryption broken. Contact with subject A interrupted. Coordinates unidentified. I recognize the stars, so I'm close. Requesting mission parameters. Locate the... Oh, that's for... It's for a tracked quest. Am I tracking a quest right now? I don't know. Genuinely don't know. Feels weird streaming on an actual controller instead of sitting up by my desk. Because when I'm on my desk playing on my computer, like I have to be here. But like when I have the controller, I can literally just like play from anywhere really. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Or this, it just feels unnatural, I guess. I don't know. Either way, this game has low-key gotten quite confusing. Oh, wait, I understand. So it's these coordinates that I have to go check out. I understand. So there's only 3 of them, it looks like. We'll go check it out. Okay, so I have one of them highlighted, which means both of them get highlighted. I'm assuming that's roughly about it. At least now I know what I'm looking for, at the very least. Vex and Cyber broken. Automations and encountered. Origin is unclear. Focus local integration. They're ignoring me. I was able to reach the source of the gravitational fluctuation. That's it. That's all the dude said. Okay, whatever. Vex encryption broken. My position is compromised. I'm booting my signal with local tech. I'm boosting my signal with local tech. I've sent dang recall codes. Just respond. That it? I think that's it for this quest. Roughly. This is short side quests. I mean, I don't mind them, but like, they're like real side quests.
Guardian, you have 1 new call.
Lord,
This
I hear hope
dude.
it's not a bad time, Guardian. Miss Ray isn't answering my calls. I don't know how I managed it, but I may have offended her. She asked me plenty of questions about the Vex right before, too. I guess she didn't like my answers. There's something new about the Vex I thought you and she should know. The Vex have been taking passive readings off the Singularity as long as I've been watching them. Now they're pinging it hard. Trying for a reaction. I keep getting this awful buzz interfering with my comm line. That's all I know. And please, when you get the chance, give Miss Ray my warmest regards. I hate to lose her esteem.
I can't figure you out, Lodi. Every logical part of me says your story isn't believable. That all signs point to you being a Vex simulation. And at the same time, something in my gut says I can trust you.
You can feel about me however you like. But I've got your back, Miss Ray. Always have.
I still swear there's something up here that I can go and check out. By check out, I mean like, out of the map glitch. I always end up coming across one out of the map glitch at some point or another while playing this game. Parkour. I feel like they probably had someone new put the push barriers in. That's my thought. Because usually you wouldn't be able to stand up stuff like this. Usually. Post box. I guess we have this side quest to take care of now. I'll just teleport there, because why not? Why not? Begin Drifter side quest.
That's from a Golden Age game called chess. I found a few pieces myself on Earth. It's a sure sign the Nine got their eyes on you. I used to think they were telling us to be strategic, think it through, play the long game. But now, I think it's a reminder that we're just placeholders, stored in a little box they call time, until they're all burned out. Like Orin. Maybe that's just my guilty conscience talking. Go out there and prove me wrong, hero. I'm begging you.
The enemy recognizes the chess piece instantly. Ah, that looks like one of our ancient messages to Earth. Our original mandate was to explore this sector of the system, returning home in due time. At some point, mission control stopped replying, and we were stranded. What you see now grew from that misfortune. There must be more. Interesting.
Sounds like there are more pieces to collect in the Accord.
I'd sure like to know what they all mean. Wouldn't you? Do it to it, hero.
Okay. Aw, man. Instruction received, dark matter collection online, temporal disturbance normal. That is a pretty good save, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. The Anonan nodes somberly. The Anonian nods somberly. In the early days of the colony, we had an outgoing correspondence game with mission control. Over time, the moves gained meaning, becoming our primary cipher. Now, centuries later, our messages are repairing, presumably undelivered. Reappearing, presumably undelivered. Interesting. Random bits of story. There's a lot of stuff I have to find. Temporal disturbance, loss of life, send help. Unidentified contact. Inorganic sentence advised. No response received. Please repeat transmission. I don't get the chess pieces, I'll be honest. So that's what they used to communicate back then? Communication time out, game over. Organic sentence, non-hostile, contact established. Emergency reestablished communications. Identified contact, organic sentence advised. I really don't know what I'm even doing putting these pieces, literal pieces, together. Inorganic sentence, hostile, defense, protocol, intact. Organic sentence, hostile, enrichment protocol enacted. These transmissions tell the story of how we were cut off from Earth and left to fend for ourselves. A mystery until you arrived. Now we know the truth of the collapse and the fate of those who once lived. But the last message makes me wonder if there are other forces at play. Those with an interest in keeping us isolated.
Last time I found one of these pieces, I was having a hard time. Fixing to bug out of this orbit for good. And they're what stopped me. Convinced me there was something left for me here after all. Figured they were secret clues to my place in the Nine's grand plan. Turns out, they were Ionian messages that never made it home. I'd just been collecting undelivered mail this whole time. Even if they weren't meant for me, there's no doubt in my mind I was meant to deliver them. I'm glad they finally made it back home, where they belong. Just like me.
I suppose that was an interesting side quest. On to the main story yet again, because why not? Oh man, dude. I feel like it's been forever since I last played this game. It almost feels like trying to watch season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul without reading the manga. That's kind of what I feel like I'm playing through right now. Which is pretty bad, not gonna lie. You're approached by one of the cowled figures. The fingers reach out and gaze your arm and graze your armor with reverence. They speak musically intently, and their rapid gestures imply urgency and concern. You gather that some scientists are in immediate danger and that your weapon is needed at the wildlife laboratory. The figure's hand touch your armor like a talisman as they beseech you for help. Cool.
They're clearly very upset, and I don't blame them. Abduction is terrifying. I still haven't been able to suss out why talks with the Exiles went south. I mean, these are poor circumstances for negotiation.
The readings on Kepler are still spiking. The singularity is still a threat. We'll need the Ionians' help if we want to open that lock.
Who are these guys? I've never seen these ones before. Interesting. New Vex, I guess? Been a while since we've seen anything like new, I guess. I don't know. It's a train that I can't go through. I'm unsure as to what else I'm missing. Oh, hey. Cool. Swag.
That's just as many researchers as the Emeritus said there would be. Didn't lose anyone. That's a relief.
I wonder if you might shed some light on something while we're still learning the language. This settlement is obviously well established, over decades if not centuries, but I see little in the way of weapon emplacements or true fortifications. Has there been no conflict all that time?
That's the gist I'm getting. The Vex are new, and the Elixni, well, they used to have a working trade relationship. Armed conflict is new for the locals.
Interesting, interesting. So now what? Ah. I'm good. I don't feel like we're doing a puzzle right now. I still think this ball thing is really stupid. It was cool at first, but I felt like they overused it. After some time, I felt like they overused it. And I'm like, I don't know. From a developer's point of view, I can see how it would be really handy and useful, but at the same time, I don't know, man. Man, thanks the golden ratio for ratio? Ratio? I think that says ratio. I have no idea. For your safe return, the singularity remains staled and no Ionian was harmed. The Enritus capsules claps your hand in thanks. I understand. They add something about food. They're sure it's you're sure it's food, but the overall tone of the conversation does not seem to be about dinner. Very soon they have forwarded you some location coordinates. They want you to save their agricultural center from an attack.
You got my favorite thank you! Nice work, Guardian. You reunited the Ionians with their loved ones.
Guardian, someone's on the line.
You've made great strides in communicating with the Ionians. We've learned their language has multiple origins. Little wonder it needs such effort. Understanding comes not a moment too soon. Between the Elixni and the Vex, the situation here is unstable. And we have so much to learn from them. I followed your example in translating. Script first, then words. These notes you recovered, unbelievable. The advances this outlines in gravitational manipulation, without the light. And that's only one thesis. I hope some of them at least will be amenable to returning to Earth. We cannot lose this connection. We simply can't.
Okay. So this is the next little area. I'm like so confused. Like, I don't think I've ever been this confused in trying to play through a Destiny DLC. Ever, almost. Like, this is really confusing to me. I feel like they didn't really describe how we got to this planet. Sort of. We like went into a train? I don't remember. I'm just really confused. Like, we got a message, I guess, like a solar system message thing. I don't know. We were on Earth, and then we got teleported via train. And now I just don't really understand what exactly we're up to. Maybe I'm just having a hard time following, but like, I've never had this hard of a time following before.
He's reading as Vex. They're the ones attacking the food supply.
Stop me if this one is obvious, but do Vex need to eat?
Not in any fashion we'd recognize.
Sounds like an empty life. And this is just sabotage against the Ionians.
As if they weren't facing enough. The Nine, the Vex, and a singularity ripping the planet apart. That's too obvious a coincidence to ignore.
That Vex looks like it's protecting something. Guardian, watch out.
The Vex tended to just let me pass on by before you showed up.
Excuse me? The Vex ignored you.
Guess they didn't see me as a threat. What can I say? I have a friendly face.
Pretty crazy though.
Lodi, how are you so adept with the Ionian's language? You said you've been here a few weeks at best.
Oh, I was made for this. I'm a translator. I especially love languages I've never heard before.
What an impressive translator. He's been here for a couple weeks. Okay, it says a couple weeks. I mean, yeah, that's impressive. I don't like the new Vex that they created. Those guys. So we just returned the food stock to the Ionians just then. Not too shabby, not too shabby.
There's the Vex. When they do that. Guardian, let's redirect and get that shield down.
I'm so dead if I can't hit this. Really? Really? Shot the dude in the leg. Unfortunate. Megally unfortunate. Either way, I could place a banner.
There's the Vex.
I really just didn't feel like dealing with his first phase.
Let's redirect and get that shield down.
Where's the other shield at? Ain't no way. I literally had that logged in. Why did that pop up on my screen? I just know it's gonna pop up again. So, CJ, welcome back. I fell asleep again. Oh man. Oh man. I'm really just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go, because it doesn't really do a good job at highlighting it. Like, what? Mission's stupid. Heck yeah.
There's the Vex.
Now I'm playing Destiny, that I am. Screw this. We're just gonna full send it like I did last time.
Guardian, let's redirect and get that shield down.
Okay, so I break this thing, right? Now what? Like, I can't break any of the vents. This stuff I can't break. I'm assuming I need to get into here, utilizing this thing. I have no idea how to get inside those areas. Like, even standing here looking at this, I still really can't see anything. Can you show me your build after you're done? I need to kill it first. Well, I can't because it's invincible. I just destroyed the one Vex and I guess the other one. Like, usually there's two. For some reason, they aren't coming up anymore. Like, I would have assumed there was Vex over on this side with a thing in the sky to break, and then one over on this side with the thing in the sky to break. We just broke the thing in the sky over that side. And now I have no idea what I'm doing. I've been running around this area for like 7 minutes trying to figure out what to do. And I can't. And then, I didn't even die to this thing last time. I died to jumping into a fan. Like, and my next thought would have been like, oh yeah, maybe we could stop this fan somehow. But there really isn't any ways. That's a cool detail. But yeah, I have no idea. Maybe that's an area I can get into? Probably not, but I can still give it a try. No. Roxy, welcome in, welcome in. Also, I don't even know if I called out, touched grass, but welcome in. Bye? You said hi and then bye. Adios, amigo. Aw, man. I'm so ridiculously confused with this. Push back the assault on the Anonian Agricultural Center. Follow. Is that it? Is that where I'm supposed to go? Usually you need to charge the antennas with Matter Spark, right? I didn't find any antennas though around this area. Unless, do I just straight up attack this guy with Matter Spark? No, he's immune. Unless are those the things that I have to charge up? Oh. This is literally like the only area so far I've been able to find that's like remotely close to something that I can go through, but the game just doesn't let me go through here. Try to shoot through that hole. Shoot through it. I don't know what there is for me to shoot through. Huh. I've never been this clueless before. Alright, so this is called Follow... I can't believe I have to do this for a freaking campaign mission. How to beat Follow Destiny 2. It's already come up, dude. That's crazy. So it goes through here, shoots all this stuff, keeps going, shoots all this stuff, shoots that guy. Getting his health lower. The Rowdy Fan, welcome in, welcome in. We are currently trying to figure out how to beat this level. Okay, so he runs in, gets the thing to the first little like checkpoint, drops a healing potion in the center. There's guys on his left. Runs up. Shoots the things on his left. Alright, that's pretty normal, pretty normal. No way. No way. No way, dude. They really need to mark these things. This is literally, I think this is such a stupid thing that they added on. I literally looked up a video and I'm still confused. Okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna head back up this way. Something to do with the spark, but I'm doing all right. I'm a bit annoyed with this game right now, though. Okay, so this guy's running around trying to beat this thing. And then it just magically appears a random tube for him to come through. Like, what? What? He's the only one alive still. Basically, this thing right here is supposed to open up, and I can go inside here to basically either go over this way or over that way. I refuse to believe it's glitched out twice in a row. I have no idea. No idea.
There's the Vex. When they do that. Guardian, let's redirect and get that shield down.
I guess it just glitched out twice in a row. What the frick, dude? So stupid. So stupid, dude. Maybe this is where I had to go last time. Still, dude, this is so stupid. Sorry, man, but this is stupid. Get this mission out of here, dude. This is so annoying.
Guardian, we should take a scan of that drive. See if there's any data stuck offline the Ionians need.
Is this a paid map? What does that mean? Yeah, this is a DLC. This is the new DLC that came
It's
out.
incredible. Terms I recognize map to advanced concepts, prefixes and suffixes as used in agricultural science. We can use this. Let me do some analyzing, but this is a huge missing piece to understanding the Ionians.
Okay.
Under the circumstances, what keeps the Ionians here? We could begin evacuation proceedings. They would be safe back on Earth.
But they wouldn't be home. They could take a piece of Kepler with them, sure, but it's not the same.
Homes can be replaced, but lives can't.
The Ionians might feel differently about that. This place is sacred to them. The universe determined they belong here. Singularity or not, we can't tell people to pack up and leave yet. Not without helping people who've been stranded from the rest of humanity.
Agreed. No one's leaving until we learn more.
This was the stupidest level I think I've ever played. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what do you mean? Oh yeah, once you break the thing, it releases the floor. Like, it's not even like a small, like, dude, it's a small piece of the floor. Like,
Lodi, those
I'm sorry,
vets,
man. I don't like it.
you need to
I don't
know
like
who
it.
controls them. Her name is Maya, the conductor. She was human once.
What's her objective?
On the surface, to return our current time to a more prosperous one. But her true motive is to reunite with her spouse.
Neither of those sound particularly sinister, but I take it it's what she's willing to do to achieve that goal.
Maya has an ability. She can control whoever she pleases. She's commanding the Vex, a normally leaderless faction, and she's even taken hold of our allies to turn them against us. If she's here, she can do anything to get what she wants.
Where did this person come from? Like, now they're just pulling random characters out of, like, what? No, man. Dude, I'm sorry. No, this is stupid. This DLC is stupid. I don't like it. I'll be honest, I don't like it. Just having the whole ball thing, yeah, I thought it was really cool at first, but then seeing how they're using it, no, man, it's too much. No, I don't like it. I don't like it, man. Finally, some moment of peace. Thank you for assisting, Anomaly bless. Strange Capsule is almost certainly near. Before all of this, we built the lock as an altar, a virtual vital ritual. What the frick am I saying? A vital ritual that has been sealed from us, but is living without our practice truly living, question mark. Wait, do you play on a console too, question mark? I'm playing on PC currently. I used to play on PS4 all the time, which is why I'm playing on PS4 controller right now, because it just feels kind of weird to me to play on keyboard and mouse for a game that I've played. Like, I literally have like hundreds of hours on Destiny 1 and 2, and it's like swapping over to keyboard now, it just feels kind of weird to me. It doesn't feel it doesn't feel natural, I guess. The only downfall is working on actual, like playing on actual controller. It's I don't know, my hand muscles or something just aren't all there, which is why my aim on controller is terrible, I guess. Like, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on with the controller, but we're hanging in there. We're playing, trying to enjoy it, but for some reason they keep making dumb decisions as to what they should do with this game. This game is such a stupid money grab, dude. I hate it so much, but you know, I thought it was gonna be all right playing through, like, you know, whatever, because I really like the last DLC that they came out. The, what was it called? The Final Shape. I thought that DLC was really fun. And then they brought up this DLC, but I didn't play any of the seasons. Like, they're progressing the story through the seasons, which I don't know. Like, the stuff with like the characters having relationships and stuff, and it's like, well, hold up, I don't remember this ever happening, or like, just I don't know, I don't like it. And then the way that they're bringing out this DLC, it's too much. Like, it's too much, man. And I'm like, it's confusing to me. That's what's going on. As someone who's played several hundred hours of this game, and they're releasing a DLC which makes no sense. Like, not only does the story sort of, like, I'm trying to follow the story, right? But then at the same time, they're making the maps incredibly difficult to traverse, especially with the whole, like, turning into a ball thing. Like, that last mission, what the frick was that, man? Like, it's just, I was messing around in that mission for at least like a half hour trying to figure out how to beat the boss. Like, what? No, it's just too much. Either way, that's my little rant for what's going on right now. But the Altar of Relativity led to a place where it was easiest to detect the holy anomaly. We would even bring in our exile friends with us to worship. Please, anomaly blessed, pass through the stabilized our holy site. Okay, cool. This is also new. I don't like the reading. I loved playing through Destiny because of the fact I didn't have to read anything. And now they're throwing in actual reading. Yes, it goes along with the story for this DLC, so I won't complain about it. But I just want to say, I don't like reading in video games because I suck at reading. And you guys don't want to sit there and listen to me fumble my words all the time. So, yeah, that's just kind of another kicker, I guess. I just started a week ago, but I can't get powerful gear because I don't know how. I'll be honest, with how much they've updated this game, I have no idea how to get powerful gear anymore. I guess nightfalls are a good way. Just milestones used to be milestones used to be the way to go about it. But I don't even know if they have milestones anymore. Do they have milestones? Oh, this looks weird. I have the battle pass for this? I'm sorry, what? What? Okay, whatever. Yeah, they've changed so much with this. Well, it looks like we're about halfway done or so. 14 of 31. I guess it's all right. Axel Games, welcome in, welcome in. Aw, man. This stuff was always here. No, that's the wrong button. Is there any? Nope. Quests. Why does it say, where's Orbit? Portal? What the frick is Portal? What? It's been a while. Sorry about that. I just been really busy with a lot of things. All is good. I hope you are doing well. This game is terrible. That's all I gotta say. Like, what are they doing? What the frick are they doing with this game? Map quest. Menu? No. It's still so weird to me seeing it says like 47 power level of like, oh my god, dude. So I do still see it says the legacy power value, so like, you know, whatever, but like, dude. I can only just sit here and shake my head, because, like, come on. What are they doing? What on earth are they doing, dude? no idea. I'm currently on vacation to Greece. It's super hot here. Aw, man, that's actually insane. I've never been to that neck of the woods, but that honestly sounds pretty cool. Get to go see all the, like, what do you want to call it? You get to go see all the random, Colosseums and whatnot. That's over in Greece, right? Real question is, do we continue playing this? Like, that last mission, that last mission really threw me off, and I'm like, I think I'm good, honestly. I think I'm all right. It's just, I have no idea, man. I have no, like, I don't know. I have no idea. Oh my god, dude. I thought this was gonna be like a really straightforward storyline, but this is like, I don't know. I've complained about it too much. I don't want to sour the experience for others. My controller also just died, so yeah, that's where I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her there because this is redonkulous, bro. Cool. Cool. Colosseum is in Rome. Ah. Greece? I'm trying to think. What all is in Greece? Either way, I hope you have a fun trip. And a safe trip. Aw, man. Adios, CJ. Thank you for stopping by so much. Try Space Engineers, one of my favorite games. Space Engineers. I'll look into it. But right now, I am done with this game. I'm done with this game. That's pretty much all I gotta say on that. If you did enjoy the stream, which I don't know if anyone would enjoy this stream, but yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna take a look at Space Engineers. Space Engineers. There's also Space Engineers 2. First one or second one? Interesting, interesting. You know, like fly around on planets and whatnot. It looks similar to it says similar to Terraria and Raft. That's kind of interesting. It reminds me of No Man's Sky. That's what I was thinking of. Space Engineers 2. So Space Engineers, interesting. Soon as they just add in like a bunch more features for Space Engineers 2. Huh. That looks like insane gameplay, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Space Engineers 2 looks pretty insane. Similar to No Man's Sky and Outer Wilds. That's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I'm so good at the game. No Man's Sky? Have you ever played No Man's Sky? I have. How many hours of No Man's Sky do I have? I haven't played a lot of it, but it just, I don't know, it got a little bit too repetitive. No Man's Sky. How many hours in this game do I have? $25 hours recorded, apparently. 25 hours of No Man's Sky, and that is, like, in the grand scheme of things, not a whole lot, to be honest, but yeah, it's an interesting game. I grinded it a bit too much, lol. I got like 300 hours on No Man's Sky. I just couldn't stay entertained for that long because it was mostly like trying to find different kinds of ships and like upgrading things, and I don't know, it's just the storyline. I kind of skipped over a good chunk of the storyline and whatnot, but yeah. How many hours do I have on Terraria? That is a really good question, and a question that I don't have an answer for, due to the fact that Terraria I've beaten on Xbox, PS4, so Xbox 360, PS4, PC, and mobile. And so between all of those, I have like a bajillion hours, right? But then on top of that, I recently started modding it on my PC. And so we've been playing through quite a bit of all that, which we are going to be playing Terraria tomorrow. So you can stay tuned for that, but we're going to be playing late in the day as far as I know. But yeah. Terraria is an amazing game. I have no idea how many hours I have on Terraria, but it is probably a copious amount. So yeah. Either way, it is a bit repetitive. Yeah, No Man's Sky is pretty intense. But yeah. I think that's probably where... Is that where I'm gonna end stream out today? I don't know. I mean, the Destiny portion of stream for sure. We're probably just gonna sit and talk for a little while. Also keep going, man. I love your streams. Heck yeah, thank you. We got plenty of streams to come. There might be a change in schedule at some point this coming week, which is kind of unfortunate, but we'll see how it all goes. But definitely, if you are enjoying, feel free to leave a like and definitely share the stream or my channel with any of your friends, family, or whoever you might think might be interested in this. But yeah. Also, no, Jerry 23 or something like that. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh my god, dude. I've not hopped back into Subnautica. I heard that there's supposed to be like a Subnautica 2 at some point here, which we'll for sure be playing through when that releases. Same thing with Silksong. Whenever Silksong's coming out, we're gonna be playing the crap out of it. We have a couple more games to play through. I want to finish Destiny 2, but it's been kind of rough, as we all just witnessed. We got Horizon Forbidden West to play through still, like finish, I should say. That's the Sub-Zero. No, Horizon, or I'm sorry. Like a Subnautica 2, there's like an actual Subnautica 2 that they're working on as far as I know. Below Zero was also really fun to play through, but that was more of like a DLC to the first Subnautica from what I've heard. So, but I heard that they were having like some weird issues with the launch of Subnautica 2. due to like corporate things going on, I guess. I don't really know 100% sure, but yeah, and getting sued. That too. Because of Crafton or something along those lines. I was hearing a little bit about it here and there, but I guess I didn't really keep up with the full story. Subnautica is on phone. Yeah. This is crazy. Corporate greed. They starting to look like Altera. Lamau. But yeah, otherwise Deltarune, Silent Hill 2, Horizon Forbidden West, and Destiny 2 are like kind of some of my main focuses right now, but like for story-based games, let me make that clear. For story-based games, those are my main focuses. For collabs, we got Terraria coming up tomorrow night. We have what are we even planning on playing on Friday? I totally just like completely spaced out for whatever my schedule is supposed to be. Roblox. We're gonna play some Roblox, specifically Flee the Facility on Friday. Saturday and Sunday, they're random games, but I think we're planning on trying to play Peak on Saturday because they came out with a new update. And then Sunday, I'm still not 100% sure, but we're still in the process of deciding. But after that, after Sunday, I'm not sure how things are going to be changing, but I know that there are going to be there's going to be some changes for stream schedule, just uploads in general, which is unfortunate. Hopefully it'll be all right. I'll still make it work to the best of my ability, but in terms of collabs and things like that, it might get a little rocky, but we'll see how it all plays out. But yeah, until then, we got the rest of the week full of just a bunch of random games and collabs and just hopefully just a good time. So should be fun. But we had a couple new people up in here. We had Croissant, El Sensei, Touched Grass, Roxy, DJ was in here, the Rowdy Fan, Axel Games, Mr. Kittymon, Spider Cats, Funhouse and Friends, Mappa Chitley, and CJ. I believe that's about everyone. But yeah, I'm excited for the Peak stream because of all the random stuff that they added in. I was trying to mod Peak earlier. I'm not new. Yeah, I kind of just listed everyone else, everyone on the stream. I know you, the people who have been here before. We got Touched Grass, Axel Games, Spider Cats, Funhouse and Friends, Mr. Kittymon, CJ, and Mappa Chitley. I believe those are all the returning people. El Sensei might be. They might have been in another stream at some point. Extra People also was in here. Welcome in. But yeah, I wanted to mod Peak to a point where you guys could actually interact, but I couldn't really find anything that I wanted to try out, basically. It sounded like the only way I was able to do that was through another app called Crowd Control, which basically lets you guys spend coins, I guess, which you have to like buy coins on this different application or whatever, and then it basically spawns random stuff in on my game, which would have been really fun. I've seen videos on it. It looks really hilarious, but I don't know how that would turn out. I genuinely have no idea how that would turn out. And I know the coins aren't free. You have to pay for the coins. So I was like, I don't really know if I want to try that, because it would be cool, yes, but I don't know. I don't think it would be that interesting of a thing, because you guys would have to download the freaking crowd control app, and then you'd have to like, I have no idea. I have no idea how it would all work. But that was something I was looking into for Peak, but we might just go ahead for the Sunday or Saturday stream. I think we're just going to be playing just base game Peak, but I'm hoping that that will be a pretty fun stream, considering the fact that they made an update. There's cannibalism in the game now. There is, I think there might be a new map that they added in. I don't know if it was this update or if it was a later update that people were just talking about. I genuinely have no idea, but I'm hoping that will be a really fun time. So yeah, that will be Saturday's stream, like main focus stream, I guess. I might have other streams during that day, but we'll see. By the way, I love supporting small creators, but like, if they only make those brain rot slop contents, I won't. Yeah, I mean, my content's pretty much brain rot all the time, every day, all day. No, I'm kidding. I honestly don't really care too much for the brain rot stuff either. I don't know. I remember watching YouTube videos back in the day. I was still learning about stuff. Like, whenever I watched old YouTuber, like Minecraft YouTubers and whatnot, they would either say different words in their videos where it's like, I've never heard that word before, let me Google it, and it would like spark a little bit of curiosity. Or just games in general, Minecraft, right? Like being able to learn about different things that I can do in the game on my end. Like, I don't know, it's just really interesting seeing how people build, seeing just the different creative minds going. Now I feel like Minecraft's to a point where it's like everything is just super late game that everyone talks about, and it's just, I don't know, it's just really weird how Minecraft kind of shifted with the gameplay, and I mean, not gameplay, but like just how it how there's all these random stuff that you can like have in the game, and I just haven't been doing the best of following it all, and it all just seems like there's just so much, and it's weird. It's not all modded anymore, which is weird. Like, it's just all just in the game, and I'm like, huh? Like, I have no idea what this stuff is. Like, any kind of armor decorations, I've not messed around with any of that. Any kind of pots, like I know you can make like item pots and stuff. I haven't messed around with any of that stuff either. It literally feels like the game developers are just adding random stuff to the game that's like sort of modded. Like, I don't know. That's my hot take. That's my hot take on Minecraft at the moment. I miss when everything was just kind of modded, because, you know, you could just pull up a YouTube video and learn how to mod it yourself or whatever. But I don't know what I'm talking about. But either way, I had a lot of fun playing random games today. It was a lot of games, probably like an unhealthy amount of games, but yeah, Technoblade learned me a lot. You mean teached me a lot of stuff, like just being yourself and love the people you're around. Heck yeah. I don't know why I said that. Lamau. But yeah, no, it is very interesting how certain games have like evolved over the years. Even like Destiny, right? I absolutely loved playing Destiny, and now it's just, there's so much random stuff. It's kind of hard to follow. Like, I used to know every like little detail about the characters, and then they just like brought in a whole new crew of characters, and I'm like, I have no idea. I have no idea. But yeah, Destiny 2 is just a money grab, and it's a good game, but it's kind of going downhill a lot. I still want to hold on to a little bit of hope, like maybe just maybe they'll bring it back, but like it's just been going downhill. So I mean, I'm still sticking in with the DLCs and whatnot, but the seasons are, I don't like how they're progressing storyline in the different seasons. Like I don't like that. And also just getting rid of content, like blatantly getting rid of content. I don't like that either. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much my random rant, my hot takes and whatnot. We have 12 people in the one stream. That's crazy. And 6 people in the vertical stream. We got 12 people just chillaxing in here, watching me ramble on about games that I have complaints about. I have no idea. But either way, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their night. It is currently almost 2 a.m. for me. Little 2 hours, 15-minute stream-ish for you guys. 3 streams in the course of a day. That's pretty crazy. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and remember to take care of yourselves. But yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow with a late day. So it'll be like, I think 8 o'clock CST. I think that's when we're going to be starting around. I'm not 100% sure. 6 o'clock CST, 8 o'clock CST. I have no idea what time we're going to be starting, but it's going to be a little bit of a later start for a Terraria stream, but it's also going to be a little bit of a longer Terraria stream. I don't think it's going to be 12 hours, but compared to some of these like shorter streams I've been doing, which you guys have been seeming to enjoy, yeah, should be relatively pretty cool. So until then, have a good one, everyone, and hopefully see you all tomorrow. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, share with your friends, and peace out. Bye.